I don't want to stage my home. Don't make me. I'm Michele Replogle, Coldwell Banker Realty, and I've been in the business 16 years, 20 actually, licensed 16. And I have seen staging come from all the way to very high-end homes, homes that I never would even be able to go into, to down to now just, even down to the manufactured homes they get staged. Staging's super important. Now, when I go on a listing appointment, the seller always says, well, do I have to stage it? And I say, yeah, let me look around. Yes, probably so. It's pretty rare that a home doesn't need staging. So let's talk about the different kinds before we move on. So, if you have furnishings in your home, a stager can come in and work with what you have. Therefore, that would lessen the cost. It may be a little harder for you at the end because you got to move all the furniture out, but that's one way to do it. But you really have to. There really aren't very many homes that don't do well with staging because you really want to get the highest possible price, and staging enables you to get that. And we're going to talk about why a little bit later on. Now, I want to add in, I have a staging partner who would say every house needs to be staged. And I will say I've been in a few that the floor plan was so awkward. It was so dated. It was just short of a small remodel or a large remodel. I wasn't really quite sure that spending the money on the staging was going to get that seller a higher price. So there are instances where you don't need to, but overall, I would say yes. Now, don't click off after I tell you who pays. Who pays for staging? Well, some agents do, and then it's tied into their commission. Commission is always that bad word, but it's really, that's how we get paid. There are some agents that just say, absolutely not, I'm not staging. But what I would propose, seller, is that you ask the agent to split it with you, and then you come up with a plan. It's a way to make sure that you've done everything you can to get the highest possible price. Now, I have staged some homes myself. I've ordered furniture. I've hired services because I felt that to get the price that they wanted, we were gonna have to really stage that puppy. So, there's a lot of different ways to approach it. But overall, yes, you do need to stage. Okay, great. Now, decide on what you're gonna do. You don't have to stage the whole house. You don't have to stage every bedroom and every bathroom. You need to stage key areas. The living room, the dining room, a family room if there is one, master bedroom always, and bath, and more than likely a guest bath, depending on how big the house is. But you don't have to stage the whole thing. Buyers don't have to have a whole house imagined for them. They just need to get a good idea of how they're going to furnish it and how they're going to live in it. And staging is that generic way of looking at a home and actually imagining themselves living there. The emotional connection that the buyer is going to make with your home leads to dollar signs. That's just what it is. And you're looking to get the highest possible price. I said it 3 times. I'm telling you, to get some money, the staging is so important. Now, what does that look like? Well, when I've been working with clients, it's them sitting on the couch and looking out at the view outside of the living room, or sitting in the dining room and imagining themselves, with their family around, and them just falling in love with your home. Also, staging allows you to kind of get away with a few things, like the avocado green refrigerator, or that 70s tile that's still in good condition. Hey, we don't need to replace that, do we? Well, if you don't want to, staging can help. Also, keep in mind, buyers and sellers, when you're here in Santa Cruz, I've noticed over the years, people say to me, well, why didn't they fix this up? Why didn't they renew this kitchen or this living room or this bathroom? Well, you know what? When the average temperature is 60 to 72 to 74 degrees, a good part of the year, Where are people spending their time? Not indoors. So sometimes the houses just don't get the love. Maybe the yards do, or maybe they're just out doing their favorite sport, which we have so much of here. You know, staging can help with that. Second homes, family homes, a lot of times don't get the facelifts. They're not used enough to do that. So they just, you know, they enjoy the home weekends and holidays, and they don't come out to remodel a house just for a couple weeks out of the year. Staging can help with that too. The connection to the property is just so important, and that's where the buyer falls in love and they know they have to have your house, and maybe, you know, it will lead to multiple offers. So who pays for this? Seller. It is a cost of sale. You can write it off. Realtor. It may help that real estate agent sell your property and get the highest possible price, or you split it. Really doesn't matter who pays for it. It's worth it. Please share, like, subscribe. Reach out to me. My information is below. I also have a podcast, and I'm going to link the podcast with my favorite stager in there. You should check it out. Thanks. Bye.